What's up, guys? Today I've got a list of all the skate parks in Kentucky and I'm gonna rate them all. So Alpine Secret Indoor BMX Barn, steep big ramps, rough, falling apart, impossible to skate, good for BMX. Ashland used to have a really rough concrete park with it was made by like cinder blocks and concrete, like DIY type park. A really steep, large ramp with coping that stuck out way too much, especially on top. It was really hard to skate. A guy I know named Case could actually do a blunt to fakie on it, but I could barely even rock to fakie it because the coping stuck out so much it just felt unsafe. Then they had a rusty beam of steel, not an actual skate obstacle there. So now they have a nice prefab metal park with mellow ramps. It's a pretty good park. I'm pretty impressed with it. It's much better than what they used to have. Bardstown, similar park, yellow, metal, worse. The layout's bad. It's on a slant. The ramps, they don't really make sense where they are or the kind of ramps they chose to get, but I have skated it quite a few times. It's not that far from here. Beattyville, that I have skated. I don't have any video footage there, but it's like a DIY bowl with really steep pyramids in the middle, like actual pyramids, unskatable. And then there's one DIY cinder block ledge on the side. Okay, so a whole bunch of birds just got into a fight over there. I wish I could have turned the camera around quicker because it was insane. So Benton, yeah, I have no idea, never been there. Berea, it's similar to Williamsburg's park. It's a prefab concrete park. It's pretty fun. I've got a couple videos there, and if there's more than 2 people there, it feels extremely crowded, but if nobody's there, it's a lot of fun to skate. Beattyville, I have no idea. Bowling Green, this is one of the best parks. This is like 9 out of 10. Like, it's probably, I would say it's my favorite park in all of Kentucky. It's got everything, big bowls, street, ledges, spine, mini ramp type stuff. It's really fun. Calvert City, I have no idea. Campbellsville is just a flat area that used to have a quarter pipe and there's one round rail, but it might be stolen. So it might have nothing left of it, but it was probably one of the worst parks in the state. Campton, I have no idea. Carlisle, I have no idea. Carlton, I have no idea. Corbin, it's a prefab metal park similar to Harrodsburg. It's okay, there's nothing special about it. Ooh, I can reflect my light. Maybe I should use that as a reflector to kind of improve the shot. Cumberland, I don't know. Cynthiana, I like this park. A lot of people really dislike this park. It's just 2 bank ramps and a manual pad in the middle, and one of my favorite parks because nobody skates there and it's a lot of fun. Danville, I really like that park too. It's got a spine, it's got a really little mini ramp, and it's one of my favorites. Dry Ridge, it's a good one. If school's out here and it's not out there, I'd love to go there because the quarter pipe's really mellow. It's a lot of fun to skate. The little pyramid thing is tiny and it just really launches you up. So it's just a fun park. It's different. It's got an actual swimming pool there. Elkton, Falmouth, no idea. Florence is one of the best parks. It's quite a ways from here, but it's definitely one of the top 3 parks in the state. I filmed the Baker team and Death Wish team there, and yeah, they used to have the biggest skate park in Kentucky. It used to be Ollie's skate park there, and that was great. That got torn down, went out of business, but their outdoor park is really good. It's close to Cincinnati, so there's a lot of people in that area. Fort Campbell, I think that's supposed to say Fort Campbell. I don't know. Fort Knox, I've been there. It's a pretty good park. It's metal. It's not the best metal park, but nobody really skates there. It's pretty relaxing to go there. There's nothing else in that area that's nearly as good as that park. Frankfort, hey, that's the skate park we're at right now. It's a pretty good skate park. It's probably the best mini ramp in all of Kentucky. Let's go over here and look at the mini ramp actually. So yeah, this is the best mini ramp we've got in the entire state. It's smooth, skate light, skates well. The rest of the park's okay, but this is like the highlight of the park right here. Frenchburg, I have no idea. Georgetown, it's about 10 minutes from here. It's just like this park, except a bunch of holes in it, and it's like falling apart. The coping got stolen. It's just much worse, but very similar to this park. Harrodsburg, I went there yesterday. It's a pretty good park. There's a ton of kids there because there's a playground right next to it. So kids will constantly run out in front of you, mess you up at that park. They're also going to be asking their parents when you're going to leave the entire time you're there from the second you get there. So yeah, be ready for that. So Harlan, I don't know. Hazard, there's very little chance that I will ever go to Eastern Kentucky unless I decide to become a coal miner. So I probably will never visit that skate park. Henderson. Oh, that's the indoor gift skate park. That is one of my favorite skate parks in Kentucky. I made a whole video of it a few videos back. It's free and it's indoor and it's perfect. Henderson community. Okay, so there's an outdoor park in Henderson that is metal with graffiti all over it that's not any good, and then there's the indoor park that's good. So I think that's what he's saying here. Hillview. It's like a DIY type park. It's really rough. The quarter pipe is way too steep, like almost like a wall with a little bit of transition at the bottom. But the rail is really nice. One of my best videos that I'm the most proud of is at that park, just skating that rail. Hinman, I have no idea. Hopkinsville, I have no idea. Jackson, no idea. These are really far away from me. Litchfield, I can skate it. It's a good park, but it's falling apart. The sheet metal at the bottom has a gap, so you run into it before you go up it, and you can't like skate the quarter pipes. You can only go down the quarter pipes. Berry Hill, one of the nicest skate parks in Kentucky. It's well made. There's a lot of people that skate that park. It's really just a transition park. Not a lot there other than transition. Kirk Levington, great for ledges. If you've seen Cherry Park in California, that's our version of Cherry Park. It's just ledges and rails and flat ground, so it's a pretty good park. Valley Park, I do not like this park at all. The first time I went there, there was a child running around crying and screaming with its nose cut off and blood coming down its face, so I'm not going back to that area. Woodland in Lexington. I lived right across the street from this park for about 6 years and skated it every single day and every night. It's a good park, it's well made, it's the oldest park in Kentucky, one of the best for sure. Good skate community there. London, I like London. I've skated it a few times. It's a good park, metal, good pump track, great mini ramp. Louisville, Breslin. Breslin is okay if you are really good at skating. If you're John Clemens, you can do a lot of things there. But if you're anybody else, it's going to be kind of hard, steep learning curve. Louisville, Dave Armstrong Park. This might be the best skate park in Kentucky. It's definitely the largest skate park in Kentucky. They've got everything. Louisville Riot, that no longer exists. It went out of business just like all the other indoor parks. Ludlow, this is close to Cincinnati. You can see Sam Tabor skating in it occasionally. People from Revive in some of the We Want Revenge videos will skate this park. It's metal. It's pretty good. One of the best metal parks around. Madisonville, I have no idea. Marion, I have no idea. Mayfield, I have no idea. Maysville, I have no idea. One of those was destroyed by a tornado though. Moorhead, I have skated this. It's really, really rough. Metal park, so it's super slick ramps on top of like the roughest concrete, almost gravel basically. Unskateable. Mount Washington is one of the best parks. It's well made. I've definitely made a few videos there. It's not too far from here and it's a great park. Murray, there's a college there. I have no idea. Newport, That's talking about the Newport Under the Bridge DIY park. Another one that's right outside of Cincinnati, so you'll see it in We Want Revenge videos. You'll see Andy Schrock and Sam Tabor skating there occasionally. It's a good park. I got a lot of footage there. Nicholasville, it's called Lake Mingo. It's a prefab metal park. I've got a lot of good footage there. One of my clips from that park got on Thrasher's channel on Instagram. Owensboro, this is close to Henderson. It's one of the best parks for sure. Really mellow, nicely made, new park, great. Owington, it's not very good. It is metal, no one skates there. They lock the gate sometimes and just won't let you in for no reason. Paducah, it's a good park, mellow, concrete prefab park, kind of like Lake Mingo. Paris, this is one of those DIY parks that's just unskateable. For a while they had an OC mini ramp there that was like the best mini ramp in Kentucky. They tore it down and they built another unskateable concrete ramp, so now they just have 2 unskateable concrete ramps. Radcliffe, this is a rough area. I like this park. It's metal, it's red, it's kind of falling apart, but it's one of the best parks in that area. Russell Springs, I have no idea. I've never been to this park. I'll have to look it up. Shelbyville, it's a metal park. It's full of little kids. They lock the gate. You can't get in during the day. Don't like it. Somerset Outdoor Park, it's a good park. I like it. It's wood. It's kind of falling apart. There's some holes in it, but there's actually a good skate community there. Somerset Indoor, I like this park. I got paid $200 to film a video there. I can skate there for free if I ever want to drive for an hour to get to a park, but it's a great indoor park. Sparta, got no idea. Versailles, worst skate park in the entire state. It's pretty much unskateable. There's 1 bank ramp and 1 Jersey barrier. Warsaw, I have no idea. Whitesburg, I have no idea. Williamsburg's pretty good park. It's just like Berea, prefab concrete park. It's okay. Winchester, that's a metal park. I've been there, used to film there when I lived in Lexington. It's not the best. So the ones that are gone, Ollie's, this was the best skate park I've ever been to in my entire life. It went out of business. It was massive. LaGrange. So LaGrange is getting a new park, apparently, along with Richmond. They're both supposed to be getting new parks, kind of like the new Albany Park, but they tore down the metal park there, which it was a pretty good park. It wasn't that bad. Lexington, House of Shred. This was an indoor park. It was really fun, great park. Went out of business really quickly. Madisonville Skyview. This was another indoor park that went out of business. There's also one in Ashland that went out of business that is not on here. Middlesboro, I don't even know. I've been to Middlesboro to the mall, but I've never been to a skate park there. It's really far from here. Pikeville, I'm not going to Eastern Kentucky. Richmond, so this was an indoor park. It was really fun. It went out of business. It was in a bowling alley. Richwood, this was a DIY park. I've skated it. It was a pretty good park. I'm sad that they tore it down, and I think they charge people for skating it. Stanton, I have no idea. Okay, I just realized the main skate park I skate at and make all of my YouTube videos at is not on this list. When Dan made this list, he didn't put the main park I skate every single day. How did you forget that? So yeah, that's the best skate parks in Kentucky. I could do one of these about Tennessee or Indiana or Ohio, maybe Florida, but most of the states I don't really know well enough. I've been to a lot of skate parks in Florida, but yeah, that's the list. I guess I could do other states. I just have to ask ChatGPT or like Google what the best skate parks are. When you ask Google, it says like Danville is the best skate park in Kentucky. It's like this tiny metal park. So you can't really trust those videos. A lot of YouTube videos feel like they were made by an AI these days. They're like faceless YouTube channels. You know, people who are like afraid to show their face on their YouTube channel and they just talk and they show pictures of stuff. I don't really like those channels. So I have a camera channel as well, and anything that says tech at the end of it on a camera channel is usually fake. It's usually just people who find stock images and they say that it's this camera versus this camera, but it's neither of those cameras, it's just a stock image. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like this kind of content, scroll through my channel, check out my other videos, and hit that subscribe button because I got a lot more videos to come. Thanks for watching.